Hi everyone. Today I'm going to quickly show you how to add a digital matte to any photograph in Photoshop. Let's get started. First thing we need to do is have an image open in Photoshop. Next, we're going to change the size of it so it can fit within an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. First thing we want to do is go to Image, select Image Size. Make sure that resample is unchecked to keep the resolution the absolute highest. We're going to highlight our largest dimension, whether that's the height or width, depending if you're shooting or working with a vertical or horizontal image, and make that dimension 9. Make sure that your measurements are in inches, and click OK. Now the next thing we're going to do is create a new document, File New, and when this new document option pops up, the first thing we want to make sure of is that the measurements are in inches, our resolution is plugged in from our previous image size, 448. And we're going to add the actual dimensions of the paper, 11 and 8.5. Again, if you are working with a horizontal image, you would want to switch those numbers so we have a length or a width of 11 or a height of 8.5. Let's keep our color white and hit Create. So now you can see a new tab is added. We have our image on this tab. We'll click back, hit Select All, Edit, Copy, click back to the new document, and select Edit and Paste. That will paste your image perfectly dead center. The next thing we want to do is open up our layers by going to Window, Layers, and you can see our image layer and our background layer. We're going to double click our image layer to bring up our layer style, and we're going to select the stroke option. Don't just check it, click the word to bring up the menu. You'll see that we have a stroke that has been added to the edge of the photo. Now typically we want that position on the inside, not the outside. Outside will give us a curved edge, as you can see. So we're going to keep that on the inside. And we also don't want that stroke to be incredibly visible. Just a clean separation, so keep it around 10 pixels. As for the color, black is preferable, but you can certainly change that to other colors. Just don't let it be a distraction. That's why I recommend keeping black or some sort of neutral gray. Never use white, because white will just disappear. The other option with color is if you want to grab a color from within your photo. You can see when I have that color picker up and I move my mouse into the photo, I can select this color blue, or this color green, or any of the other colors that fall within the frame. And that is entirely up to you. Just make sure that that stroke is not too large. We're going to click OK. And the last step, we're going to select the Type tool, click at the bottom of our image, type your name, you can change the font size, you can change the font type or the style, you can change the actual font itself. Just make sure it's something that is legible, clean, and isn't too much of a distraction. We will place this name in the bottom right, and then save that image. File, Save As. We can name it whatever you want, but we know it's the final image. Make sure that it's a JPEG, and hit Save. Always make sure it's set to maximum quality. Click OK. And we have successfully made our digital map.